Chair Rose, we are live.
Very good. Thank you. And good morning and happy 2026 to everybody. And thank you for joining this special called meeting of the Tennessee Tech Board of Trustees. Secretary Ray, will you please call the roll?
I will, and let me remind everybody, since you're all electronic this morning, you will need to confirm those 3 questions that I always ask you. So to remind you what those are, so we can just do this quickly, you're telling me that you can hear and speak to everybody. You're telling me there's nobody in the room with you, and you're confirming that you have access to the board materials. So when I call the roll, just say confirmed, if that's correct. Does that work for everybody? Okay, Trustee Allen.
Confirm.
Trustee Chastain Dunn.
Confirmed.
Trustee Foster. Trustee Harper.
Confirmed.
Trustee Jones.
Confirmed.
Trustee Lowry.
Confirmed.
Trustee Lynn. Trustee McNabb.
Confirm.
Trustee Rudd.
Confirm.
Trustee Westbrook.
Confirm.
Trustee Wilmore.
Confirmed.
Trustee Rose.
Confirmed.
You have a quorum, Madam Chair.
Thank you. And before we officially get started, let me also remind everyone, since we are doing this virtually, any time that you speak, other than the time that you're voting for streaming purposes, please identify yourself for the stream. One of the first thing that we need to do is a housekeeping processing step, and that is to make sure that we take action on the determination of necessity. So pursuant to the TCA, Tennessee Code Section 844-108B3, if a physical quorum is not present at the location of the meeting of the governing body, then in order for the quorum of the members to participate by electronic or other means of communication, the governing body must make a determination that a necessity exists. And there are facts and circumstances that necessitate this being a meeting without a quorum physically present. According to Tennessee Tech Policy 003, the board is required to approve acquisition of real property, which includes construction of real property, including all buildings and infrastructure. Second is to meet the deadline, and that's part of the reason we're doing this today, for the January 16th State Building Commission agenda item deadline. And then the third one is that these facts and circumstances necessitate a meeting without a quorum. So with that, I would entertain a motion that we implement the determination of necessity.
I make a motion. This is Tom Jones. I make a motion that we have a necessity to have this meeting based on the facts presented.
Thank you, Trustee Jones. We have a motion. Is there a second?
Yeah, this is Fred Lowry. I second that motion.
Thank you, Vice Chair Lowry. So it's properly before us. Any discussion? Okay, Secretary Ray, will you call the roll?
Yes, Trustee Allen.
Aye.
Trustee Chastain Dunn.
Aye.
Trustee Foster, excuse me, Trustee Harper.
Aye.
Trustee Jones.
Aye.
Trustee Lowry.
Aye.
Trustee McNabb.
Aye.
Trustee Rudd.
Aye.
Trustee Wilmore.
Aye.
Trustee Rose.
Aye.
Motion passes. And let me comment that we don't normally have to do this because we have a quorum present. This is only when, it's not when people are participating electronically necessarily, but as Radonna said, when we don't have a quorum physically in the room. So that's why we had to do it on this occasion. Okay. Madam Chair,
Thank
go
you,
ahead.
Secretary Ray.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
thank you, Secretary Ray. So Next on our agenda is the disclosed project, and we're going to hear a summary and review of the disclosed project. So with that, I guess I'll turn it over to Clary. Are you going to present it to us?
Yes. So thank you and good morning to everybody. We do have just the one disclosed project, and it is to construct the university tower. Becky, can you move the slide one? You can see in the picture the tower. We had shared this at our last board meeting, but you can see that is what we're talking about, is the construction of that tower at the intersection of University Drive and Wilmore Way. Of course, this is now in our master plan, but we need the approval to start the construction on this project, submitted to the Building Commission and start the construction. Estimated cost is $2.7 million. The majority of that will come from gift funds. This 2.7 does include estimated inflation costs from the time we disclose the project until we actually get it done of about 5%. And so, it could be less than that, but we think that that project budget is certainly a safe budget. I'll be glad to answer any questions.
Where did you say the funds
Any
were coming from,
questions?
Clary? I'm sorry, this is Gary McNabb.
Gary, this will be funded primarily with gift funds. We had a donor that wanted to fund that tower.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I'm just curious, Clary. This is Tom Jones. It seems like a lot of money for a tower, and I'm certainly not opposed to it. I think it would be a great thing. But what's inside that thing? Is it just a shell, or is it?
It will have some internal workings time, but it's I'm not real sure of what all of the things that are inside that. And we did have work with an architect on getting some good estimates on this project.
Do we know how tall it is?
This is Phil. It's I think as the concept is, it's about 70 feet tall. Keep in mind that this hasn't been designed yet. I mean, the main reason we need to get this approved now by the board is so that we can take it to the Building Commission next month on their calendar, and that way we can go ahead and hire an architect to do the full design. So the cost and the actual design is still to be determined to some extent. This gives us conceptually an idea of what the tower could potentially look like and what it might entail, but a lot of those questions, Tom, have yet to been answered definitively.
Okay, thank you.
This is Lee. I just wanted to comment that all or most, if not all, of the costs will be paid for by the donation. So it's a substantial donation.
Thank you for clarifying that. This is Radonna, the chair, Radonna Rose. Thank you for clarifying that, Lee. I was going to ask a follow-up to just Trustee McNabb's question about that. So thank you for clarifying.
They would just like to remain anonymous.
So this is Teresa Chastain-Dunn. Would it be correct to say they have designated that gift for this tower?
Yes, that would be correct.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is a Trustee Lowry. Just a quick question. Will we have a chance to see the actual design once it's completed and weigh in on that? Or is this our one chance to approve this and you'll come back and tell us what it's going to look like?
No, I mean, we'll go through a full design process, so there will be an opportunity to look at the design as recommended by the design team before it's a done deal. Yeah.
Okay, well, I won't channel our former trustee Sykes and mention the architectural requirements that it should, I'll save it for that other session.
No, I'm so glad you did. That makes me so happy.
Great discussion. Any other comments or discussion? Any other comments or discussion? Fantastic. Well, I will I would accept a motion then if anybody wants to so move.
Chairman Rose, this is Trudy Harper. I move to approve the disclosed project for the University Tower.
Tom Jones, second.
Thank you, Trustee Hopper. And thank you, Trustee Jones. So we have a proper motion, a proper second. Any other discussion or comments before we vote? Okay, hearing or seeing none. With that, Secretary Ray, will you please call the roll?
Trustee Allen.
Aye.
Trustee Chastain Dunn.
Aye.
Trustee Foster. Oh, excuse me. Trustee Harper.
Aye.
Trustee Jones.
Aye.
Trustee Lowry.
Aye.
Trustee McNabb.
Aye.
Trustee Rudd.
Aye.
Trustee Wilmore.
Aye.
Trustee Rose.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Excellent. Thank you, trustees, and thank you all for taking your time this morning to participate. And is there any other business that needs to come for this group? If not, we will adjourn, and I hope everyone has a safe and enjoyable weekend and look forward to seeing y'all soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Yep.
Thank you.